Okay, so now let's talk about teachers. Do you want to be a teacher in the future?
Well, since I've been a teacher for more than 23 years now, well, on and off with a break for my maternity leave, but even on my maternity leave, I used to teach and tutor students privately. I suppose that it is a proof that this is the career that is the best choice for me. And consequently, at the moment, I can't see any other opportunities or ideas for myself. And I believe that I'll be teaching for at least a few more years. Since I'm enjoying it, I do find it to be a rewarding job, a highly rewarding job, an incredibly rewarding job, because when you feel that your students are grateful to your hard work, this is what inspires me to work even harder. So yeah, I suppose I'll be teaching, and who knows until when? Maybe until the day that I pass away. Who knows?
Okay. Yeah, and as a teacher also, I do have an ardent desire to continue being a teacher in the future. Um, the reason why I'm a teacher is that I have a deep passion for imparting knowledge to others, and I believe that teaching is one of the noblest professions out there. So, and this ability to inspire, motivate, and guide students towards their goals is a kind of this like rewarding experience that I would like to be part of my life until my last dying breath as well. Do you remember one of your teachers?
Well, actually, I remember quite a few of them. I suppose the word teacher is really relevant to me. It's something that's part and parcel of my life, and since it is incredibly essential, incredibly pivotal to me, I would say that the word itself, the word teacher, evokes so many memories. Um, Not only my teachers from, let's say, primary or secondary school, but also my university professors. And since I'm a passionate believer in lifelong learning, there are also teachers who facilitated my development after university. So I do remember them, even though for different reasons. They were incredibly great teachers, those who supported me and my classmates every step of my way. And there were those whose classes were so mind-numbingly boring, or those who were a bit of bullies and picked on people for no reason whatsoever, who did not show any fairness or justice in their attitude towards students. I do recall all of them. And I suppose this collective image of a teacher in my mind is something that propels me on my way to becoming a better teacher.
Okay, so and I also do remember a few of my teachers who have left an indelible impression on me. And one of them was my high school English teacher, whose name was Marijuana. And this is not the name of a drug, it's a typical name of a Russian teacher. She was not only erudite, but she also had a great sense of humor, and her classes were always lively and engaging. And on top of that, she had a unique way of explaining complex concepts in a simple manner. And I owe a great deal of my success to her guidance and mentorship, I would say. And do you have a favorite teacher?
Since since I have been fortunate enough to have met quite a few great teachers along my way, it would be really hard for me to choose someone who I would nominate to be my favorite one. All of them had one thing in common. they showed compassion and they showed some good-naturedness in the way they treated me and my classmates. And I suppose this is what sets them aside as my favorite teachers. They showed empathy, and I think that a good relationship between a teacher and a student is the basis for success and productivity in terms of both teaching and learning.
Okay. And I also have had the privilege of being taught by several outstanding educators. However, if I had to choose just one favorite teacher, it would be my university professor who taught me simultaneous interpreting. And not only was he proficient in his subject, but he also had a great passion for teaching. And he had this kind of innate ability to connect with his students and make classes enjoyable. Um, I would say that his encouragement and support also helped me to excel in my studies and lay the foundation for my future career.
Mhm.